I was tired before I saw this movie, but after seeing it, I am completely drained. I'm down on myself. My mood changed. I was just like, ugh, all right. Like throughout the movie, I was like, do I walk out now because this isn't bad, but this is a lot, and I don't think I was in the mood for it today. So just keep that in mind. You can like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna give my description of the movie and then my subsequent review. I'm gonna keep this one pretty brief though. Okay. Jackson, played by Robert Pattinson, and his wife, Jennifer Lawrence, move into his wife Grace, by the way, sorry. She's not Jennifer Lawrence in the movie. His wife is named Grace. They move into his deceased uncle's countryside home. She's suffering from postpartum when their incompatibility as a couple becomes apparent. The relationship devolves into a toxic mess littered with heated arguments, infidelity, and manic episodes. While it's clearly an incredibly well made movie, Die My Love is a draining experience. Unlikable characters do unforgivable things for nearly 2 hours. While Grace's dry humor can inspire a smirk on occasion, her troublesome tendencies make her impossible to root for. The same goes for Jackson. He's irresponsible and unequipped to handle fatherhood. Even if you find yourself enjoying the movie, it'll likely be too exhausting to earn a second viewing. The movie looks great though. The shots are well framed. The cinematography makes excellent use of windows, mirrors, and door frames to keep the mostly close quartered nature of the film feeling fresh. The aspect ratio is condensed, contrasting the wedge driven between our characters as the plot progresses. The licensed music is also fantastic. In fact, the trailer with John Prine in Spite of Ourselves is what really motivated me to see this movie to begin with. I didn't know anything about it. I saw Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson, two familiar faces, two great talent. But I heard John Prine and Iris, I forget her last name. I'm sorry. It's a duet though. It's a song called "In Spite of Ourselves." John Prine, if you're not familiar, is one of the greatest American songwriters to ever live. Unfortunately, he passed away about 5 years ago during the pandemic. But he has decades of outstanding music, and I highly recommend you check him out. Okay, so this movie is difficult. It's just a hard watch. I describe it as technically impressive but narratively draining. I'm exhausted from it. Characters make bad decisions time and time again. They're bad people. They're in a bad relationship, and there's not really anything about them that you really admire. I will say one positive thing about Grace, Jennifer Lawrence's character. She's kind of funny. I mean, she is a psychopath, but she's witty, and she doesn't even laugh. She just says hilarious things in the coldest, driest tone, and nobody around her is even amused by it. But she knows, she knows she's a comedic talent, and I do value that. Robert Pattinson is a more relatable douche. Like again, they're both bad people, but Robert Pattinson is a dude that you meet everywhere. Like you know, plenty of dudes that cheat on their partner, that aren't emotionally understanding of things, that think they can fix their relationship with a puppy. Like, you know, it's a telltale sign that your relationship is struggling when you're like, you know what, we got a baby, an upset wife. What about a puppy? Like, no, I did the whole puppy thing before. No baby though, but I did the puppy thing before, and didn't go too well too long after that. But yeah, he's more normal, but he is garbage. They're all garbage. You can tell that their personalities are different. Like early on, they're like very hot and horny, and you're like, okay, this is like a young couple falling in love, whatever. But you can kind of tell it's on shaky ground. And I think one of the biggest revelations on that front is that there's a moment where they're looking at the night sky, and Jennifer Lawrence's character says the stars make her feel like nothing, and Robert Pattinson says they make him feel like he's a part of something bigger. Right then and there, you see that these people think in two totally different ways, and that's probably going to be a mountain they have to climb in the future. But speaking of that scene where the starry night is on display, it transitions to the starry night from this very unique scene where Jennifer Lawrence has one of her boobs out because she was just breastfeeding, and some milk is falling on a piece of paper, a white piece of paper, and there's also black ink that she's splattered on this piece of paper, and that black ink and breast milk splattered white paper transitions into the starry night scene so seamlessly. And there's a couple moments like that. There's also a moment where a character is running away, and then the other character pursues them, and then they're like, where are you? Like, where are you? Where do you go? And you think that they're talking to themselves about where the characters physically ran off to, But instead, that character that ran off is now in the car, and they're just saying, "Yo, when you zone out, where are you going?" And it's just so seamless. I think again, technically impressive. I mean, this is I don't know. I don't know. The lady that made this film, I'm sorry, let me get your name. But she is clearly a talent. I don't know what else she's done, but this is just clearly like seasoned filmmaker uh, pedigree right here. But I struggle with this movie because I don't think it's made to be enjoyed, and that's okay. There are plenty of movies that aren't made to be enjoyed that you can find joy in. There's no joy to find in this. It's just so difficult, and I don't know. Everybody acting in it did a great job. Lynn Ramsey. Oh, she's from Scotland. That's not even the right accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm American. Please don't make fun of me. But yeah, she. I don't know what else she's done. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've never seen any of her stuff, but she's great. This movie, okay. Do I recommend it? Not really. I don't know if you should see this. It looks great. The music is fantastic. The acting is fantastic, but the characters are garbage. They're rubbish. They're supposed to be. They play their part perfectly, but unfortunately, is that worth 2 hours of your time in theaters? I think not, because honestly, you're gonna walk out just wanting to take a long nap because they took the life away from you. And if you want to take a long nap after a movie, you might as well watch it in the comfort of your own home so you can make that nap happen quicker. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. I, again, think I'm giving most of these points off the technical ability of the filmmakers here and the acting ability of the on-screen talent. But I will never watch this again, but I think I will always remember certain scenes from it. Thank you.